Good morning, Year 3, it's Miss Cartwright again. So, we are going to be doing some more very important e-safety this morning. So, let's get started then. So, in today's lesson, we're going to learn to identify personal information. We are going to know the importance of not sharing personal details online. And then we are going to look at how to keep personal information safe online. Here are some words and phrases I will use in here today. So you will hear the word polite. Think about what polite means. Information. Private. Online. Share. Secret. Name. Staying safe. Hobbies. Birthday. And tell. I wonder if you know what any of those mean already. Okay, so first of all, we are going to be looking at personal information, So what exactly do we mean by personal information? So it's information about you, your information that tells us who you are. So let's have a look at these characters on the screen. I am sure you are able to identify these already. So personal information includes their names. That is personal to them. So you could identify their names. Do you know any other information about them? Do you know where they live? Do you know if they've got any family members or friends? What jobs do they do? How old are they? What are their likes, their dislikes? Okay, so you can jot down anything that you know about these characters because that builds a picture of them. That's their personal information. Okay. Right then, let's have a look at these questions then. So, first of all, what kinds of information do you think is unique to each of these characters? What makes it unique to them? So, what piece of information is different about each of these characters? Why is it unique? Okay, have a think about that. What do we mean by unique information then? So, things like people's names, they are unique to them. Can you think of any other information which is unique and special and belongs only to you? I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to have a think about that now. Right then, let's see if you've got any of these on the list. Your telephone number, only you have that telephone number. Your address, your date of birth, your email address, your favourite food, your appearance, your passport, so you've got a unique number on your passport, and your fingerprints are unique to you. Okay, so this is now a little task that I want you to do. You don't need to send this in to me because this is your unique personal information profile and it's very important that you just keep this to yourself and your grown-ups at home, okay? So, let's have a look. You can think you all know what your names are, your ages. When is your date of birth? Your appearance, so what colour hair have you got? What colour eyes have you got? Maybe how tall are you? What about your skin colour? So that is your appearance. Then you've got my school. We all know what school you go to. Your favourite subject. Your favourite foods, your favourite activities, and any other personal information that you want to include. So you can just make a little personal profile if you want to, and you can just share that with your grown-up because that is all about you. That is what makes you unique. Right, so personal information. Why shouldn't we share these details then? Why shouldn't we share our personal details when working online? Why shouldn't you share that profile that you've just made on the internet? Right, let's have a look then. So we've got a personal profile here. We're going to read through this profile, and you're going to work out which information should never be shared online. And I have in fact put this on your portfolios, so you can underline the pieces of information that shouldn't be shared online in red, okay? So the pieces of information that you should never ever ever share, you need to underline in red on your portfolio, or you can just write them down, okay? So let's have a read through. Naomi is 8 years old and her birthday is the 21st of January. She lives with her parents Peter and Kate in Bristol. Her address is 7 U Close. Naomi has short blonde hair, large blue eyes and a lovely smile. She loves food and has a sweet tooth. Her favourite food is fruit and yogurt. In Naomi's spare time, she loves to dance, read, ride her bike and play computer games. Her favourite computer games are the ones where she uses her memory and can compete against other people. Her online username is NA123 and her password is NA212. In school, her favourite subjects are sport and English. She has 2 brothers and likes to walk her dog in the local park. Okay, so you can complete that task now then. Right, so how do we exactly protect our details online? Can you think of a way to protect your personal data online? How are you going to stay safe? Have a think about that one now. Okay then, so let's finally have a look at this grid. This grid is on your portfolio as well for you to tick off. So, who needs to know what? Okay, so there are some people in our lives that do need to know our personal information. Izzy wants you to use your initiative to complete the grid. Tick the information that could be shared with the named people in your lives. Okay, so along the top we've got teacher, parents, doctor, a stranger, an online friend and your best friend. So you would go along the grid and think, does a teacher need to know my name? Well, probably, yeah. So you could tick that one because your teacher really does need to know your name. Okay, that's something that you can share with your teacher. Does your parents need to know your name? Probably, because they probably already know it since they've given you your name. Okay, so you can go along, who needs to know your name, and you can tick the ones who need to know that. Then you would go to birthday. Who would you share when your birthday is? Would you share it with your teacher, your parents, your doctor? Okay, you go along. Then your address, your internet password, your hobbies, which school you go to, and then finally your grown-up's mobile phone number. Okay, so which one of these would you share with those people along the top? So you can tick this grid and submit it on your portfolio as well. Okay, so I'm really interested to see what you think about this. Okay, good luck. Right then, finally, let's have a read of the summary of this lesson. So, don't give out your personal information to strangers. That is very important. Never ever meet in person with an online stranger unless you get your parents' permission and they come with you. Never invite a stranger to come and meet you in person or call you at home. Don't open attachments from strangers or friends without asking a trusted adult. Tell your parents or a trusted adult right away if someone online makes you feel uncomfortable or scared. That is very important. You need to tell your grown-up. You must do that. Use an online name that doesn't reveal your personal information. For example, your name, your gender or age. And then finally, use passwords that meet the highest standards of privacy. Avoid using common words, pet names, or common word combinations. So if your password's 12345, that is quite easy. Like, people can guess that really easily, can't they? So make it a little bit harder for people to guess, okay? Use a tricky password, but don't forget it, okay? So that is the end of the lesson. Well done.